Another road that led to the Hall of Fame was that of Reggie Jackson, who joins us now. And Reggie, love to get your thoughts as you're thinking about Yogi today. What's going through your mind?
Just a great human being. I think if here's a guy who goes back to go, collects his $200, and goes right to the top of the heap, gets right into the castle, and sits next to Peter and Paul. If you wanted to be a good person, or if you wanted to have, if God would want to make somebody personality and character as he would like, the definition of that would be the picture of Yogi Berra in the dictionary.
It's very well said, Reggie. We've talked all about Yogi as the person, Yogi as the player. I did want to hone in on what he did so well. He played in the World Series. He won 10 World Series rings. You had your own level of success in the World Series. Did you and Yogi ever share stories about playing in October?
Not really. I just shared a mutual respect, mutual admiration with Yogi. You do that with a lot of great players. I've been very fortunate to share a special place with guys like Whitey and Mickey, Thurman Munson, and people with really great character. Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Whitey Ford. They're really special people. And even though you may not spend a lot of time with Yogi, like I did not, the respect, the mutual admiration, the understanding of a person's strength and his inner character is right on. It's between us. It's shared. It's understood. And I was talking the other day about great leaders, and George Steinbrenner was a name I brought up, and a guy who's revered by fans and players, and whether you're a Nelson Mandela or a person that people have tremendous admiration for, the people of great quality and great character stand out, and they accomplish great things. And Yogi Berra is probably the most well-liked, well-spoken about person in my lifetime, and I would almost say in anybody's lifetime. This guy's never had a bad word uttered about him. As far as being a baseball player, he finished first 3 times in the MVP. Twice he finished second. Once he finished third, and once he finished fourth. You don't really need to talk about his baseball skill. You just mention those 3 or 4 things, and the fact that he's admired by everyone that speaks about him. So he's, is held in such high reverence. The world there, anybody that knew Yogi Berra, he spills over into Japan and Canada and Latin America, different countries like that. I would have to say Italy as well. But this guy has a certain reverence and a certain admiration by everybody, not just athletes.
Yeah, Reggie, David Cohn here. Thanks again for coming on. And, I know post-career, you've done such great work with your Mr. October Foundation. And the further removed you get from the game, the more you probably think about your legacy a little bit. And I know Yogi, that was very important to him with the Yogi Berra Museum down at Montclair State University. And, to me, that's something that bears repeating. But, the remembering of the legacy of Yogi Berra, the giving back, and all the charity work you've done. And now that Yogi's gone and has passed away, he won't be forgotten, and his legacy will live on. And how important is that as a former player for you, Reggie Jackson, and your Mr. October Foundation?
I think it's extremely important. Even any time it gets mentioned, you have the ears of the people that are listening right now. For people to know that people that you admire, like Yogi Berra, the guys that have foundations, Derek and George Posada, and so many of the guys, Dr. J. was at his the other day, and all the guys that do their best to give back to children, from Brady to Peyton and all of the the greats that do give back for our youth, our future. Sometimes that goes unnoticed. Yogi didn't want anything except to help kids and help people that he touched, and he touched so many that today is a great day for us to acknowledge the greatness of a person that has touched all of us and made every one of us better when you were around him. Everybody, you left Yogi Berra feeling better inside if you just said hello and shook his hand. He was really a special person. And as I said, the game of Monopoly, you know, Yogi gets a free pass. He goes past go. He collects his $200 and goes straight to Boardwalk.
Well said, Reggie. Great way to wrap this up as we talk about Yogi. Appreciate your time and always look forward to spending time with you.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it much. David, have a great day.